So we're texting and everything, and he's trying to FaceTime me. He's trying to FaceTime me because he's trying to show me, like, trying to hurt my feelings. He's trying to show me the girls that he been, I guess, talking to, and it's like, I don't care.
Cardi B isn't holding back, calling out Offset for allegedly getting involved with one of his fans. But Offset isn't staying silent either. He's making it clear that his choices have nothing to do with Cardi, and he's standing by that statement. However, the internet isn't letting him off the hook so easily. Fans have been roasting him non-stop, dragging his name through the mud and accusing him of clout chasing. Some are even calling him out for not being as successful without Cardi by his side. The big question is Offset genuinely moving on with Jada? Or is this just another attention-seeking stunt? Buckle up, because this situation is only getting more intense. Ever since Offset was spotted with Jada Melanie, social media has been in an uproar. Cardi's fans wasted no time calling out Jada for supposedly using Offset to gain recognition. They pointed out that Jada had been a big fan of Cardi for years, commenting under her posts and hyping her up long before she was ever linked to Offset. Things got even messier when fans noticed that on the same day Jada was seen shopping with Offset in Dubai, she was also liking one of Cardi's Instagram posts. People were quick to say this was proof that Offset isn't particular about who he dates, as long as it helps him stay in the spotlight. Adding fuel to the fire, fans dug up old tweets where Jada had praised Cardi, making the entire situation even more awkward. Some even argued that without Cardi, Offset wouldn't have nearly as much attention as he does now. Many are convinced that Jada is only interested in him because of his connection to Cardi, not for who he is on his own. Offset wasn't about to let that narrative continue unchecked. He jumped into the conversation, responding to the accusations with a simple, incorrect, "I'm him." He was determined to prove that his worth wasn't tied to his past relationship. But instead of convincing people, his response only made things worse. His insistence that he's still a catch came off as defensive, and when a fan suggested that he only moved on because Cardi had started dating Stefan Diggs, who, by the way, is highly successful, Offset fired back with a cryptic message that left people even more confused. The situation isn't helping Offset's reputation, especially considering his history with Cardi. Every time she tried to move on, he would pull a grand gesture to win her back. One of the most infamous moments was when he interrupted her performance to publicly beg for another chance. Cardi, being the forgiving person she is, gave him another shot, but it wasn't long before Offset returned to his old ways. From cheating scandals to rumors about him having a child with someone else, he checked off every box in the relationship drama handbook. To make matters worse, on Valentine's Day, while Cardi was reportedly enjoying a luxurious getaway with Stefan Diggs, Offset was busy releasing a song aimed at her. Instead of focusing on his new relationship, he was taking shots at his ex, proving just how much he was still on his mind. Meanwhile, Cardi seemed unbothered, but her fans were not. They flooded Offset's social media, calling him out for being more focused on Cardi than his new relationship. And it didn't help that Offset was seen deleting comments just as quickly as he posted them, making the whole situation even more embarrassing. Perhaps the most telling moment was when Offset went out of his way to compare Jada to Cardi. After Cardi posted a stunning picture, Offset left a trash emoji in the comments, followed by a tweet claiming, "My B is better." However, fans were quick to point out that if Jada was really the better choice, he wouldn't be spending so much time watching Cardi's every move. The whole situation paints Offset as someone who can't seem to let go. If he's truly happy with Jada, why is he still so fixated on Cardi? The drama is playing out for everyone to see, and it's not looking good for him. At this point, Offset seems more concerned with proving a point than genuinely moving forward. And the fact that he released a diss track on the same day Cardi was spotted with another man? That timing was no coincidence. It's clear he's still bothered, despite trying to act otherwise. In the song, Offset even claimed, "You'll have to be with 10 more guys to get over me," which had fans shaking their heads. The reality is, Cardi doesn't seem to be the one struggling to move on. If anything, it looks like Offset is the one who can't let go. From the way things are playing out, it seems like Offset is more caught up in competing with Cardi than actually building something meaningful with Jada. Whether this new relationship is real or just another stunt remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, Social media isn't buying it. Offset had already been caught in multiple scandals, including allegedly getting one of his side relationships pregnant and sending thousands of dollars to another woman, until her friend exposed everything. And the worst part? Cardi B was expecting their child at the time. As if that betrayal wasn't enough, Offset was later seen spending time with another one of his exes, who was also pregnant. His reckless behavior seemed to have no limits. When Cardi finally decided to file for divorce, it came right after she publicly announced her pregnancy. Offset, however, didn't take it seriously. He truly believed she was bluffing. But this time, Cardi was completely fed up. She even made a now-deleted post venting her frustration, saying she wished the worst on him and that she had never disliked someone so much before. She also told other women who were eager to be with him to go ahead and take him because she was done carrying that burden. That level of anger was something fans hadn't seen from her before. Despite everything, Offset still acted as if it was all a joke. He even tried to contact Cardi, but instead of responding privately, she put him on blast for everyone to see. Realizing he had been exposed, Offset tried to save face by posting on Instagram, claiming he wasn't interested in her anymore, and insisting that she would eventually come back to him. He ended his message with, "You're my BM, I won," as if he had the upper hand in the situation. But months have passed and Cardi still hasn't gone back to him. From the looks of it, Offset might be waiting forever because this time, Cardi seems to mean business. He thought he had control of the situation, but the reality is playing out much differently than he expected. It's understandable why Offset thought Cardi would eventually return. After all, this wasn't the first time she had claimed to be done with him. However, this is the longest she's gone without giving him another chance, and people are noticing. The last time she announced a breakup was in 2023 after yet another cheating scandal. By the end of that year, Cardi posted a cryptic message on Instagram about outgrowing relationships and prioritizing herself, and moments later, she and Offset unfollowed each other. Then before the year even ended, she went on a live stream and made it clear she was ready for a fresh start without Offset. Around that same time, rapper Blueface made shocking claims that Offset had been involved with Chrisean Rock. While Offset denied the allegations, Cardi made it clear that she didn't care anymore, because she was already single. However, she also seemed to hint that there was some truth to the rumors. Fast forward to September, after Cardi had given birth, she was on a live stream when Offset suddenly jumped in, accusing her of stepping out on him with NFL player Stefon Diggs while she was pregnant. Her response? A simple and confident, "and did." That moment sent the internet into a frenzy. While some people criticized Cardi, saying two wrongs don't make a right, others, especially her female fans, celebrated the fact that she was finally standing up for herself. But here's the thing. This wasn't even the first time Offset had accused Cardi of being unfaithful. Previously, he had posted on his story, claiming that she had been with another man behind his back. The irony? Offset had been caught in multiple situations himself, yet the moment he suspected Cardi might have done the same, he acted like the victim. The double standard was obvious and fans weren't shy about calling him out on it. Offset had spent years moving carelessly, yet he couldn't handle the idea that Cardi might be done tolerating it. With the way things are going, it's clear that this situation is far from over, and the drama is only getting more intense. Cardi quickly shut down Offset's accusations, calling him out for blaming her for the same things he had been guilty of. Offset later admitted he was overreacting, but the damage was already done. What makes this situation even wilder is that there was a time when Cardi defended Offset, even against her own fans who urged her to leave. In a 2020 interview, she insisted their relationship was full of love and trust, but now it's clear she was the only one holding it together. As Cardi's career took off, Offset seemed to struggle, and some believe he was secretly competing with her. His family didn't help either, as there were rumors that even his mother was involved in taking advantage of Cardi financially. Reports also suggested Offset had a history of reckless spending and gambling, which only made things worse. Allegedly, Cardi was the one responsible for most of their wealth, and Offset's lifestyle depended on her success. Now that the marriage has fallen apart, Offset is reportedly in financial trouble. An insider claimed that while they both earned well during their time together, the majority of their current assets belong to Cardi. She owns multiple properties, including homes in Atlanta and New Jersey, and there's speculation that Offset is struggling without her. To make matters worse, Offset has been dragging out the divorce while requesting joint custody, child support, and even a share of Cardi's assets, including her Atlanta home. Fans are calling it unfair, saying he should take full responsibility since he was the one who broke the marriage. Meanwhile, Cardi seems unbothered, moving on with Stefon Diggs and embracing a new chapter in her life. Many believe her recent red hair transformation is a symbol of her letting go of the past for good. With Cardi thriving and Offset facing backlash, the situation keeps unfolding. The real question now is whether Offset is truly moving on or just trying to make it seem like he has. And as for his new relationship, is it genuine or just another attempt to save face? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this drama isn't ending anytime soon.